Assalamu alaikum students, this is Hadika Batul and today we are going to discuss about scalars and vectors. So let's start our video. Well, in physics we often deal with quantities that describe the world around us. These quantities can be divided into two categories, scalars and the vectors. Scalars and vectors are the basic concepts that helps us to understand how things move and interact in the world around us. To understand the concepts of scalars and vectors, we should have the concept about magnitude and direction of any physical quantity. So let's discuss magnitude and direction. Well, in physics, magnitude is the numerical value that represents the amount of a physical quantity. Magnitude refers how much of a physical quantity. Similarly, magnitude of a physical quantity is the combination of number plus unit. For example, the size of this pencil is 12 cm. So 12 cm is the combination of 12, this is a number, and centimeter is the unit. So 12 cm is the magnitude of the length of the pencil, while direction is the path that the body takes. Similarly, direction helps us to understand which way something is moving. Basically, there are four directions: north, east, west, and south. For example, a car is moving towards the east, so the direction of the car is towards east. Now, let's discuss what are the scalar quantities, are the scalars. Well, scalars are the physical quantities that is completely described by its magnitude. Scalars are the number with unit. This means that scalars only have a size or amount, but they do not tell us anything about direction of the physical quantity. Let's understand the concepts of scalars with some examples. For example, number 1, temperature. If the temperature outside the room is 32 degrees centigrade, it tells us how warm it is, but it doesn't tell us in which direction the temperature is. So temperature is the scalar quantity. Similarly, speed. If a car is moving at 50 km/h, this is its speed. It tells us how fast the car is going, but not the direction of the car. So there is no direction, this means speed is the scalar quantity. Similarly, mass. If an object weighs 50 kilograms, that's its mass. It just tells us how heavy the object is without any direction. So there is no direction, its mean mass is the scalar quantity. Similarly, speed, time, energy, volume, and density, etc. are the examples of scalar quantities that just have magnitude, not direction. Similarly, what are the vectors? Are the vector quantities. Vectors are the physical quantities that can be completely described by its magnitude as well as direction. Let's understand the concept of vectors with the help of examples. For example, number 1, velocity. If a car is moving 50 km/h towards the east, this is its velocity. It tells us both the speed of the car and the direction it's moving. So there is direction, so velocity is the vector quantity. Similarly, force. If you push a box with 10 newtons of force to the right, this is the force. It tells us both how strong the push is and in which direction the push is applied. So there is direction, its mean force is the vector quantity. Similarly, displacement, weight, torque, etc. are the examples of vector quantities that have magnitude as well as direction. So this is the concepts of scalars and vectors. In the next video, we will discuss about representation of vectors or vector quantities. So don't forget to watch and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.